Hello and welcome everybody. We are back with another episode of PsychCoffee Plays Chained Echoes. I'm ready to get right into it. How about you guys? I know it's been the whole week since we've had a chance to play this. I'm looking forward to diving right into all of this. Now, if you don't remember, we just got assaulted by the soldiers in that inn that we were in. Everyone was having a good time talking about their plans. And all of a sudden the soldiers barge in and try and arrest us. And so now, as you can tell by the music, we're about to be in a fight. But before we got into that fight, I noticed that the lizard bro, Bathraz, he had 2 grimoire points, the stars. And so I already put those in for you guys. I put it into summoned attack and into agility. Agility, because as we're finding out, is amazing. It allows people to attack more. So the higher that these guys' agility is, the more likely they are to attack multiple times before the enemy goes again, which is super useful. And then we got summoned attack here, which essentially allows you to do damage to all enemies based on your summons, which answers the question that I was having before of like, what is with the plus to summons? Like Metal Dagger grants 1 to summons, and the same with Dark Spear and Light Claymore. They both have a grants 1x summons, and I was wondering what that means. Well, this is the attack that uses those bonuses, so that's why I decided to grab that, so that we were getting the most out of all of our attacks now. Okay, with this setup here, do we have everyone right now? I don't think. No, we just have Glenn, Killian, Victor, Bathraz, and Sienna. Why do we have Sienna and Victor here? Victor's always going to be a thing. I feel like we're going to maybe put Sienna right here. Yeah. Everyone else, he hits hard. He's good. That's our healer. We want him out almost constantly. Killian's been pretty good. I realized that switching Killian and Glenn out was kind of difficult, but this should work. Sienna's a good support, but sometimes it's not good to have her out. Anyways, let's maybe get into the fight, or can we run? Should we be running away? That's the wrong way. Away from the soldiers, the wrong way. All right, let's go. Let's go then. Gonna start with. What do I want to do here? Everyone gets to go first. How tanky are these guys? Weak to fire. I don't think anyone else has fire attacks, though. Lene has fire attacks, but I don't think that anyone else on this team does. We don't need to lower overdrive. There we go. To 1. These are all to 1. No, that's to all. What's the... I feel like I'm relearning the ropes. It's been a few minutes since I've had a chance to actually really play. Oh, that was cool. Okay, they are strong against earth. We don't want to do earth drums. Let's just do Poetic March. Boost us all. And then Killian over here, we're going to have him... I hate that this is the thing that popped up, so it's going to take us right out of overdrive as soon as we got into it. But it's the best move that we've got. It lowers all of their defenses by 10%, and it hurts them a little bit too. Oh man, look at that. We got a critical off that guy too. No, if they all have the ability to do wide slash, we're going to need to take care of them faster than I thought. Glenn, you're kind of useful, but at the same time, I need someone that can hit everyone. We need to take care of them quick. No need to do that one again. Let's just do wide swing. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. And then we probably want to heal everyone up. Lizard Bro doesn't have a lot of health. Oh, that would be good. Do we use up our turn to do that, though? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Especially with Killian. I'm trying to save the ultra move. I don't really want to use it. And these guys are tanky, though. Oh, we're going to have to do the Wilfried thing again. Okay. I wonder what this does. It has a 2. We have 2 so far. Let's see how much damage it does. Whoa! Good to know. Good to know. That was good. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. They called us spies. Didn't Glenn ask the prince for information about the grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Hailing from foreign sport and collecting information about a super weapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. You honestly asked about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place and head for the monastery. But we have not negotiated the payment yet. Then stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. Fair point. I think I'll follow. Oh, wait. No, the dude wanted to talk. Okay, maybe it's not as important to talk. Oh, I can't control. Oh, okay. Stop right there, spies. Oh, we're right back into it. Okay, guys. If you wouldn't mind just listening for just a second. No? Okay. Well, we're just gonna do something a little special here. It's interesting how they do the overdrive. It's actually, I really like it because you have to think strategically about it, because doing that right there was really useful to start combat, but the consequence of doing that is that my overdrive bar got like lowered significantly, so I'm gonna have to work it up even more now to get it into that green. I think that's really cool. It's like, oh, you want to use your ultra move right at the start of combat? Okay, well, it's gonna make it take longer to get into your overdrive now. All right, boost everyone up, obviously. Doesn't he have a defense one now? I'm pretty sure our bard has a thing to give us more defense too. That summon attack was really good. 2.2 damage though. That seems really useful. But these guys all... Yeah, we're just going to stick with this for now. It did work. And building up the summons helps a lot. There we go. And now we immediately switch him out. And we boost everyone's critical. Requiem grants defensive buff. Yeah, that's the defensive version. How's our heals? I think we'll survive. It'd be better to just sort of tank the damage right now. Alright, now we could let's just do that. You know, it'd be cool. Some sort of upgrade to Pilfer that let you steal from all enemies. Now that would be really cool. As it is though, combat's tough enough that I usually don't feel like Pilfer is worth it. It's nice to get gear, and if you're fighting a boss, that's really cool. But for me, it's like fighting like these guys here, I don't want to waste a single turn just trying to steal an item from them. So I don't know. Let me know if it's like, no, you should do that. It's totally worth wasting a turn. Like, someone let me know in the comments if it's worth it. Because it doesn't feel like it right now. Inflicts heavy. What does heavy do? Doesn't that make them weak to earth? But they're strong against earth right now, so I don't really want to... I don't know if that's going to work out. I'd rather just do that. And then next time it comes back around to him, which is a ways off, he has low agility. I didn't realize Lizard has low agility. I'm going to be calling him Lizard Bro a lot, just because his name is not familiar to me. Oh, we got Petal Storm. Oh, I forgot that's a 1. Okay, well, the dude got extra killed. These guys should both die. Nice. Awesome. Okay. We probably... Oh, they want us to go this way? Alright. That's fine. Go into the underground of the city that's after you. Yes, that'll work. You cannot escape. Apparently, we're gonna fight them again. I like this though. We're starting off good and strong. Sometimes with the Let's Plays, when the episode starts up, we have a good amount of conversations and upgrades and stuff going on. But this, we're just jumping right into combat, so I'm excited. Couldn't you just let us pass, please? Basso inflicts a dry. That one makes it so water attacks do more. But again, we don't have a lot of synergies that we can work with here. Just like defense and offense buffs and stuff. Oh, he's paralyzed. Awesome. That agility is nice. She just popped in and could go, and now she gets to go again. Nice, critical. Okay, how many summons do we have? Only one? I try and get up to 2 summons here, but he's so slow. Whenever we can get his agility buffed, we need to. Alright. Almost there. Okay, down to 1. There we go. I want to test this out now. Oh, okay. Wow. That might be more useful than I thought, because it may only deal with 1 person, but it does a lot of damage. Oh, look, more of them. This is the end of the line. Yeah, guys, I get it. End of the line. Actually, since we're going to start out with him, I'm just going to give everyone a critical boost to start. And then he's going to reduce their defenses. Perfect. And then Bathraz. It's only to 1 enemy. We'll save it. It's gonna start boosting us. Why not? Why not? Boom. I love that move. Okay. Only got 1. Down to 2. All right. Not too bad so far. Let's go jump. A dead end. I can't go on anyway. Your struggle ends here. Let us buy you some time. Move on. Stop. Stop this immediately. Stay out of this, or else... The princess? Leave them alone. They are my guests. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We have orders from the general to arrest them. You dare to put the word of a general above that of your princess? Begone. I command you. Baseborn knaves. Let's go and report this to the general, or we'll be in trouble. Nay. Princess, my goodness, you have my gratitude. No need. We overheard your conversation at the inn. They were the one eavesdropping? You have... Princess? You must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Terran. It's just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know. You may continue to follow your plan, and I will not tell anyone about it, but only under one condition. And what's that? You take Rob and me with you. Are you crazy? I mean, that's impossible, Princess. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me. I don't want to stay here waiting for my brother to shatter Valandis into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. For Valandis and its people, I must act. The princess, as you have already noticed, is a capable fighter who wields magic. And Rob's skills as a ranger will certainly be useful to us. I would rather not involve the princess in a dangerous journey such as this. I know, but you do not have a choice. You either take me with you or you stay here. It is not a request, but a command from your princess. That's certainly a new character trait I hear there. All right, Linnea and Rob, we'll head out together. The monastery is located in the northeast of the flower fields of Perpetua. If we have preparations to make in Tormund, we should proceed unobtrusively. It is possible that the soldiers will return. And let's move quickly. I have not seen such a fire in your eyes for a long time. I'm going to close the deal with the grimoire. My hands are trembling in excitement. What about you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. It wouldn't be wise to stay here. Also, I haven't got my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Let's head out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. So I guess that's them saying we should probably do any upgrades we have planned. Like, we should do that now. Anything that we wanted to do, we should do now here. Okay. Do we even have... I'm gonna go check it real quick. I'm gonna try and keep it fast. I know sitting there upgrading stuff's not the most amazing. Is this the Fighters Guild thing? Oh, we've been meaning to come here. Also, something I learned is that a lot of information that I had questions on, apparently, if you ask people here, it can help you out. You're not a member of the skills to leave me alone. Like, once you become a member, you can talk to them and they'll give you advice on, like, hey, this does this. A letter from the Adventurers Guild in Fire and Sport. Let me see. Ah, wonderful. So you are our newest recruits. Congratulations. It must have been difficult to pass Cortara in these dire times. Don't worry, you can now count on us from here on. We offer you plenty of services. First, you can use our shop. It has some unique items and you can find plenty of materials to upgrade your equipment. Second, you can get useful hints on how to find certain unique monsters. Third, we will pay you for how many different unique monsters you have defeated. Just speak to me to get your rewards. Happy adventuring. That's super awesome. Let's start with that. Hello there. Keep up the good work. Oh, do we talk to you? Do you need anything? Let's start with any loot. I don't see any special loot, but there's a bunch of these things. We'll hold on to those for now. I don't want to get rid of accessories. And we already sold a lot of our weapons. What's this? The partisan. A tier 4 spear. Oh, it might be worth upgrading then. What is that? Attack 30, attack 16, everything else the same. It's not... Wow, yeah, that's pretty good considering this is double upgraded. So we're going to probably be selling the Shashlik and putting on the partisan now. All right, let's start working on getting ourselves prepped for this long adventure. I'm gonna do my best as always to try and keep this quick and concise. We did learn, let's see, metal jerkin is the tier 3 light armor. Doublet is a tier 2. Yeah, we want to start, I think as best we can, we want to try and get ourselves to tier 3 in most things. Okay, they also changed my formation up here. Glen Sienna seemed to work out pretty well because he does a lot of damage to solo foes. She does a lot of damage to everybody and does a lot of stuff like that. I don't know if I like that though. I don't know if I like that. You know what? Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because it's gonna get more difficult because I like Bathraz. I think he can deal a lot of damage here. And I want him out so he can be summoning weapons and stuff like that. Killian's useful. You know what? Let's put Killian and Rob together. They're both useful, but yeah. But then Victor. I kind of want Victor by himself. All right, let's start with Killian and Rob. Killian. How do I want to do this? Killian should be first, and this should be where Rob goes. And then Lene should definitely be at the front of the line. Does Victor get his own space? Yes, because he does so much for us in terms of healing and buffs and debuffs. Plus, he has some magic attacks. He's an all-rounder with all that stuff in it. It's more useful to have him constant rather than having to try and swap him out. Plus, Bathraz's agility is kind of not that great. So I might want to combine him with something that someone like Lene that has a better agility. Yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to see how that works. And there's no one else, right? It's going to be even better when we get another person. Okay, I don't think we have any new skills, right? No. Not really. 82, anything we can do there? We could upgrade Pilfer. We're not doing that. We could upgrade X/. I don't think I'm going to do that either. No one else has any significant amount of SP. Well, Glenn could upgrade his Cross Slasher's armor break. The Cross Slash would decrease in TP. The armor break would get a little bit more defense. Neither of those really interest me too much. I don't care about lend energy almost at all, and nothing good for passive. So we're just going to hold on to his SP for now. Okay, equipment. Did I already give you? I did. We have accessories that are not being used. We should probably be using those. Raises mind by 10%. Raises resistance against fire. Get 2 times additional SP into characters. Excuse me. Who has the best skills? Who has the best skills? Who do I want to level up more? It might actually be Victor because he's the only one right now that has the class skill. And if you level those up, they become like set. You can just use them or something like that if I remember right. Plus they're just really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Victor actually. His skills are really good and they look like they're gonna be really useful later on as we upgrade them. Like all of these buffs and debuffs, it just makes sense to have if you can do that, everyone does better. So I think it makes sense to give that to him. So let's, yeah, Victor. I don't even know what you have right now. You have a medallion that gives you +3 to magic. Well, now you're getting that charm of the learner. That's so cool. Okay. What do you have? What is this? Gives you extra HP because you were so very weak. Earth resistance. Do we really want earth resistance on him? On Rob? No, I think that he just didn't have anything else he could use. Fire. What is this? Upgrade everything? Oh, that's interesting. Raises resistance against this element, but then it looks like it also raises everything else except for your HP. What? How does that work? Oh, because it just has those stats. Oh, that's cool. The Lava Gorget has the stats of plus to TP, magic, mind, defense, and attack, but it also has the fire resistance, making it really useful. I might give that to her. The Magician's Belt raises mind by 10% and also has +1 to mind. Who do I give that to? It's not going to be him because I really like him getting more skills. He does a lot of magic attacks. I think it makes sense. Yeah, let's give him the Magician's Belt. I mean, it's not like he has anything else. You're currently we're doing a bit of upgrades and equipping stuff right now. I apologize if I'm trying to go through it fast here. Immunity against poison. I mean, if we have anyone that doesn't have anything, we'll give them that. But let's see, magic. Lene, what do I want you to have? That's just a 10 HP. I think I'd rather her have this. It has a lot of bonuses to it. You don't have anything, so we're just gonna give you extra health. You have the Swift Sandals, which means you go first, or you go more often. But what if I gave that to her? I like that idea. I actually really like that idea. She'll be going even more often. That's really good. Okay. Speaking of, do I have her as a main or do I have her as a backup? I should probably put her as a main if I'm gonna give her the Swift Sandals. Give him the, what is this? Just a +3 to magic? We'll give him the Herbal Collar. Does that give everyone something? It does. In that case, we will give him that. Okay. Checking out formation real quick. I do have Sienna with Glenn, which I thought I liked, but I want her going more often, and that won't work if she's in the back. Doing some interesting stuff here. Let's see how this works. I don't know if I like any of this. Yes. These are both really powerful. And with her agility being what it is, like let's say she pops up 3 times, we can use her twice and on the 3rd time switch over to Bathraz. The only downside to that is that Sienna would then be gone for a while because he's so slow. That's the hard part, is if you have Bathraz connected to your person. Do we, oh man, there's so much strategy to this that I just realized. No, let's not do that. Let's go back. Let's go back on what we were doing here. We're just gonna do that. Yes. But now that's because Lene is a hitter. And both of them have low health. Okay. Let's do this. We'll see. Killian seems to have a pretty average agility, so that should work fine. Okay. What do you actually sell? A lot of materials. Okay, and we definitely don't have the coin for any of those materials, so we might not be upgrading anything. Okay, I'm only gonna read stuff that seems more interesting. There's invisible bridges. This is now Dark Souls. Okay, good to know. This is now a Dark Souls game with invisible bridges. Awesome. You can find one at the central area, and another in the forest southeast. I already checked them. There's nothing there. Unique monsters have special conditions to make them appear. If they still don't appear, leave and enter the area again. Okay, yeah. Tome of Fiends you can get through deals. With their knowledge, you might be able to get new loot from sky armor enemies like Skill Ram. Well, that's a whole concept we don't know anything about yet. Awesome. There's more depth to the game that we haven't even encountered. So you're not part of the guild. Welcome. If you have any questions, just ask here. Reach the monastery. Yeah. You told me, I thought I had killed someone, like one of the special dudes, but I guess not. Deals. We probably can't afford any of the deals anyways. Even if they're accessible. This one's accessible, but yeah, 500. We are poor. We don't have much to sell. I don't want to sell my items. After that one encounter where we just got wrecked, man, I don't want to sell my items now. I know that there's a forge like right inside here somewhere. Oh, we'll talk to them in a second. It's fine. I just need to see if there's anyone that's even... I guess probably the partisan would be the best thing to upgrade right now. We already went through and upgraded most things. And then that we also didn't upgrade because we didn't know he was going to be joining us again. So I just stayed away from his stuff. I just realized I have no idea what type of armor he's wearing. Oh, he's just wearing a basic raven cloak. No, that's not the best at all. Okay. Do we upgrade that? It's 150, and that's not including, like, we don't even have the upgrade mats for it. Is there anything we can get rid of that we can use to get some gold? Some of these materials, we have 12 horns that are 75 apiece, and 14 of those, and 17 of that, and 13 silver ore. The silver ore I definitely don't want to sell. That's probably not useful. What are you guys saying? Cost of food. Okay, you guys are still complaining about the cost of food. Okay, we've already talked to all of them. Oh, Sienna's now in the lead for us. Alright. We can't afford to buy anything and upgrade stuff. Can we upgrade without buying anything for that? For at least this? Yes. So we're going to do that. I think that's all we're going to be able to do. Do we have... Let's see. Anything better for him? Nothing. But it looks like he can take light armor on, so when we do get some light armor, we might be able to give him that. I think I sold almost everything that I had, though. Alright, last thing, we're going to get moving. We're just going to look quickly to see if there's any crystals that can be set into anything. I think it'd be better to see what we have right now anyways. What could go into something? The Anchor Master, the Claw Master, it needs to have an effect for it to even go in. But those are special because you need to have that type of thing. Increases damage when wearing claws or when wearing the anchor. Critical up, defense up, pistol master, water resistance. These are all 1s and 2s. You don't even get anything till 3. Is there more? No. Switch out TP. Restores TP when switched out. Okay, that's actually really cool. I want to equip that with someone. Who could use that? Lene. Lene loses a lot of TP. She's constantly using her TP. Yeah, I'd probably give it to Lene. If I can. Alright, let's auto combine. I like auto combine. It just makes it easier. I don't think that we're at a point where it matters too terribly much. Yeah, the only thing that it looks like that we can actually put into something that is going to be worth anything is going to be that one thing for Lene. And perfect. Metal Jerkin. Boom. Awesome. All right. No more wasting time. I know we can't buy anything. We don't have any gold. We can't get any gold. So, shoot. I'm still not sure about this formation. Hang on. Do we start out with Glenn or do we start out with Sienna? Or Killian? Killian and Sienna? Glenn and Bethraz? You know, I kind of like that. Killian, then Sienna, Glenn, then Bethraz. I'm crazy, I know. We're doing that. Because I feel like everyone that I have right here that would start out combat could be useful if they were up first. They all have a benefit to them. Except, well, Lene might not. She combos off of others better. Yeah, but Rob's even worse than that. So yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. Let's go. Spent enough time on this. You look... Oh, okay. They looked like some sort of hooded figure that was about to tell us some sort of secret. Alright, we need to get out of this castle before the guards come back. And they said go to the northeast or something, to the east. So let's go this way then, right? Oh. All right, more fighting. A little bit of a treat after all of that formation setting and all of that. Look at that. She just gets to go before anyone else. Which is great. We can do Pilfer, or we can do Yoko, Geary. We're going to do this and just boost everyone's critical. Those look like... What are those? Balloon animals or teddy bears or something? They hit hard. We're going to start with the defense buff. And then this Pookie. They're called a Pookie? What? Okay. Oh, nice. Got a critical. Alright, let's see. Weak to earth, strong to wind. No strengths or weaknesses. We don't have any earth stuff, unfortunately. We definitely have wind stuff that we're not going to be using then. Let's just do fire. 200 damage. Missed you, Lene. It's good to have our DPS magic user back. Oh sweet, we got Petal Storm. Our poor Bard. Always struggling. Are they all buffed? They all have buffs going on. Yeah, well, not all of them. Who does? Just you? Goodbye. What? Oh, okay. Did they just heal us all? Stop beating up on Killian. We have to do this for our overdrive. This is gonna take a while. They're gonna keep healing. There we go. Oops. There I go again, forgetting to let the overheat. I'll take it. Why not? Okay. No! I mean, I'm glad we got healed too, but they got healed for like 200. It's gonna take forever to kill these guys. Okay, at least we got rid of the beasts. Next thing to do. Sure, we'll do heal since it brings her overdrive down. We just have to start getting rid of them. And set up here for a big move. Alright. That works for me. Only 2 SP for that. Yeah, I'm glad that we have extra SP for our bard. What's up with this? Is there some sort of secret way to get that? There must be some sort of path. Whatever. Yeah, there's a piece of me that goes loot. I kind of really want that. I kind of really want to find out how to get that. Maybe that way. Oh. I should have known. But we're here now. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Gazer. Weak to water. Well, that's going to be really useful. Okay. We don't need to do the jump. It's just one. Probably should have done X slash just to get bleed going. Is this one of those units that sets things up and then does a big attack? Or did a small attack? Okay. Works for me. Where are you paired with? Paired with Glenn? Let's switch out to Glenn. He can do the cross slash, that'll be useful. I don't know if that's going to help at all. Let's just do that. Tidal Storm. That was a lot of damage. Alright. Just in case. Okay, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Where? We need to go to the east. So we are in the right area. We just need to figure it out. There's so much loot. Definitely been thinking about coming back to this game later. Like, we're gonna kind of more or less mainline the story here. I have some ideas I'm not ready to share fully, but I have some... Oh, that was so much. Nice. But I have some ideas on how to maybe, like, go back to do more stuff or explore games that maybe we've already played a little bit, and play them more. Not on the Let's Plays. I want to keep Let's Plays to, like, story games and stuff and getting through that, but I have some ideas on how to, like, go back and do stuff that I'm looking at right now, and we'll see where or if that goes anywhere. So constantly updating and trying to work on the channel for you guys, so any feedback you can give would be very helpful on improvements or like things you are liking, so that I know to continue to provide that for you guys. Are we just going like directly east? Did we ever get this? I don't think so. They also said there's like hidden bridges. Does that mean that there's bridges on this river? Okay. Oh, we have more of these guys. Okay, we got to take this bear thing out. Like right now. Okay. Yeah, we're not even going to bother with anything else till this is dead. Because it will just keep healing everything. We will do this. My poor bard needs more health. And he's buffed them all. Oh, we paralyzed him. Nice. Okay, he's gone. Now we can focus on everyone else. Hopefully our bard doesn't die. Oh, goody. We're in overheat. Oh, cool. We got a one of those little quests done. Do this. That'll be good. Oh, they're both gonna move. Goodbye, Linnae. Oh, that was nothing. Note to self, never let him fight with normal attacks. We did get a thing, right? We got that, this done? Oh, we got a few done. Awesome. Let's just claim our rewards. That's a bunch of gold. We've claimed our rewards for the rest, right? Yeah. We still don't have... What is this? Find in the Dancing City of Farensport. Yeah. Like, this whole board, it'd be cool to clean up and get it all done, but it's a lot of time that we can't really afford to spend right now. We'll never get the story done ever if we do that. Now, based on this... Ooh, left loop. Yeah, there we go. Probably want to go... They said go east, so I assume that means go this way. Yep, that was right. How could she run her kingdom afoul so soon? I feared she would get wanderlust again and disappear, but right the same evening she arrived? Apparently, Sir Victor and his companions have put strange ideas into the princess's head. Apparently, General Guston, Prince, bring Celestia back to me and remove her carriage from this world. Yes, sir. Whoa. What about him? Is General Godfrey accepting the power? Everything's working out as calculated. The Grand Grimoire is rich in features. Does anyone else know about it? Cameron? Don't worry about him. He is simple-minded and does not even know a fraction of the secrets behind the stone. Keep up the good work. And so everything is taking its course, my love. Very impressive. The weapon is ready and only the key is missing. The grave of Lady Renee will be open soon. Aren't you worried about that red-haired boy? My old friend Victor is at his side. He will take care of him. Does he know who that boy is? Certainly. That is why he lets himself be accompanied by him. Oh, plot twist. It is only a matter of time before his echo is awakened. What? Victor, what are you hiding? You were so cool. Oh, new land. This is cool looking land. When you said we would travel through some flower fields, I certainly expected something different than a swamp. Oh, it wasn't always like this. In my younger days, I took the girls here on dates. You could see thousands of flowers in every direction. What happened? Wernshire lies east of here. Although this area was spared by the explosion a year ago, the Grand Grimoire's repercussive effects still reach this area. The Grand Grimoire did this? Yes, it corrupted the flow of ether in this area. Every animal or plant living here has mutated. Only within a year? That's... Please, let's hurry. Man, that could change everything. They're really treating it kind of like a nuke, like a magical nuke, you know? That's cool. Oh, the music changed. I like this. Loot. No, let me have it. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yak grass fiber. It's exactly what I wanted. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm so excited. I got yak grass fiber. And now I'm lost. What in the world? Okay, this will be a little bit more complicated than I first thought. Okay, so if we're following the path, we come down here, and then we go down here. Okay. Are those snowmen? No, they're sporemen. Very different. Okay. Okay, everyone gets to go, so let's get that critical up. Got a nice roll on our initiative here. What are they? No strengths and weaknesses? Perfect. We'll do wind jump. I think he can inflict, yeah, dry. Did that make them weak to water? I think it does. So next time when Linnea's up, we're gonna do water jump. I keep wanting to think that it makes them weak to wind for some reason. Based on their current health, though, they're very tanky. Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's build a Spore Man. That's their move, and they just made more of them. Okay. Just another one. Oh, this is gonna be tough. We're gonna need to take them out like one at a time then. We're gonna keep working with that. If we have to take them out one at a time, we're gonna switch over to Glenn here. Guess we got rid of one. A carrot nose. It's too funny. I didn't know this was a Christmas special. They don't have anything to steal. I could switch. Let's see what that does. Let's see how good he is. We could do a summoned attack, but we don't even have anything summoned yet. Darn. I mean, how does that work? Okay, he does a little bit of damage still. So it's not useless. That's good. You know what? This will be worth it. Bring our overdrive down and it debuffs them a lot. Why not? Why not? Okay. I think we should just keep hitting them with the dry. So that she can do water jump and they're weak to it. I think that's the best course of action. Just keep hitting them hard. There we go. Oh, they hit him with oil. He's also blind? Does that mean he's not gonna be able to hit this guy? Yeah, he missed. Okay, but he still summoned a weapon. There we go. Those guys are tough. Win an encounter without using any healing skills. That's a thing? Well, I'm glad I did that. Okay, cool. I didn't even realize we'd never used healing. I wasn't expecting that to be a thing to do. Win an encounter without using healing. Wow. There's so much here. What are some of these ones? Defeat Vins without going into overdrive? Who's Vins? Complete some quests. Oh, there's side quests. There's a class emblem in Roland Field. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Where are we going? We need to be going like more, like even more east, past this. So we need to find a way that way. Does this lead anywhere? This has to lead somewhere. To here. That goes nowhere, okay. And then that led to this. And that's it? I mean, it was nice, it was a good loot, but still. Okay. I thought that we were on the path to where we're supposed to go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh! I didn't even notice you guys. Okay. These animals, man. These creatures are insane. What are we looking at here? Oh, okay. We definitely want to get we want to get Lizard Bro out because he's got darkness attacks that he can do. So with that, then do they have buffs? No. Okay. Well, let's see how they do against this one. Only 70. Okay, not the best. I hit them with that at least. How strong are their attacks? So far, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. All right. So they're weak to dark attacks. Nice. Just keep smacking me. It's like, no. There's probably something where it's like complete an encounter without using physical, like with any of these, right? Without doing almost any of these types, there's probably something that can unlock. You've only got one on it right now. Let's just keep going. Wonder how strong it can get. Like, how many summons can we do? Let's see how Rob does. Bring us down, but for no reason. I just realized our bard is down. Awesome. Okay, we now have 3. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Nope, but it did almost 200 damage, so that's cool. There we go. Poor Victor. Ooh. What is this? I haven't seen something like this before. It's a magical barrier. A barrier? Who built it here? Could have been a very powerful magician or a monster. Probably the latter. Either way, we need to find the caster, or we can't proceed. Our magic's not powerful enough to cancel this spell. Hopefully, we can find him. This is a so-called Leopold barrier. The caster must be close by. Let's search for them. Okay, so we can't go that way, which is where we need to go. Didn't we just see? We saw another one, right? These two? They both point to, like, right here. Where do they intersect? Like, up there? There's no way to get up there. I mean, we'll take this loot. Thank you. There's nothing else to really do over here. Just sort of checking for any of the... If it, for some reason, pointed over here. Is there anywhere else that those two point? They obviously are trying to point to something. The only thing I can think of is that it's like up there, which we can't get to right now. Oh, sweet. Find 5 collectibles. We're just unlocking all kinds of things here. Nice. More of those guys. I don't know if there's really a reason to fight them. I mean, we could. I kind of want to explore a little bit. Fighting them gives you SP, obviously, but sometimes an item. You know, when I first started this game, I was not expecting something quite as expansive as this. You know, Chained Echoes, and I saw it and I was like, oh, cool little pixel, you know, JRPG story. Shouldn't be too bad or take too long. And here we are. Ooh, is this going to give us another one of those class things? Would you like to pray? Yes. Are we going to have a fight? I greet ye, adventurers of Valandis. My voice echoing through thy heart shall bestow upon thee the power of ages long gone by. Prove thyself worthy, and thou shalt receive the gift. We will prove ourselves worthy. Or we'll try. We definitely want to get Lizard Bro out because those owls are weak to his stuff. What are we looking at here? No strengths or weaknesses for the scorpions. And then obviously they're weak to dark. We'll start with defense. We want to survive. Oh, they can poison. That's good. Oh, I resisted it. Well, I resisted it the second time. We're just going to do this. Start out with a strong hit. Nice. Oh, they get to go again before our bard. Let's do Helping Hand. That poison's gonna knock us out. Oh, wow. Oh, that's some hard hits. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, we were not ready for this. Oh, we were so not ready for this battle. Oh. This isn't even like a close battle. This is just like, nah, you lose. The end. Goodbye. Go get stronger and come back. Oh boy. Okay. Just waiting for him to get knocked out at this point. Yeah. Okay. Where does that put us again? Let's load. I just remembered that it's been a while since we saved, so we definitely don't want to. We can't win that right now. Does remind me to hit a good save. It's been a minute. Do we dare try again? Maybe if we switch up our formations a little bit. You know what? I don't think that our formation switch up is going to help much. We're just not ready for that battle, like at all. There was these scorpions here. Let's fight them and see how it feels to just fight these scorpions. Because those guys hit hard, like really hard. I was not prepared for that. And they're not weak to anything, so we'll have to like do like an oil attack on them. Wow. Okay, just they can just hit hard out of the gate, take one guy out instantly. May as well get an attack in. She's gonna go down. They have a lot of health too. I'm not hit with dry anymore. Oh boy. I see now why we lost that battle. It's because we were fighting the scorpions when we weren't ready for them. Probably should have used that turn to switch over to Rob. Okay. We did it. But then to add on 2 more units to fight. We're not ready. We're not ready for that battle. No. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. Unfortunately, part of me is thinking about the next Let's Play that we do kind of being because it looks like we could fast travel to places. Let me see before I say more. Let me look at something. Like, where's the furthest back? Way over here in Farnsport, where we're like technically not supposed to go. Did we just... Oh, okay. And then we could go back here. Yeah, okay, so in that case, I mean, we're going to continue trying to push forward a little bit here, but I think for the next episode, for those of you that are curious, what we might do is we might actually go and, well, I'll let you guys know this now so that you're not like, if you're just here for the story, you know ahead of time that the next episode, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go, I'll probably spend the whole 2 hours looking at the reward board here, and I'll probably just start in the top left, and because this is where some of the stuff back at the beginning areas were. Like, find 3 caves in Roland Field. It gives us iron ore, some SP, some gold. Like, complete these side quests in Roland's Field, like the Goblin's Dilemma, defeat the Leaping Frog. Like, doing these things is going to give us some upgrade gears, some gold and all of that, which we can use to upgrade it. So I'll let you guys know right now, we're going to keep playing through for the next 45 minutes or so of the story here in this episode. Next episode is going to be more of a grindy, like, I'm going to go try and get these quest boards done, try and do upgrades, all of that for about 2 hours, try and get us a little bit more leveled up, because I feel like we're starting to reach that wall in JRPGs where, okay, we need to go grind some stuff out if we're going to continue forward. And I want to let you guys know that, so that you're not just jumping into a 2-hour Let's Play thinking it's more story and then it's just me going back and grinding some stuff out. So that's what we're going to do to try and keep up with the story. I'm going to try and fit as much grind time as I can into 2 hours, just so we keep it condensed, you know, so it's not like I'm spending a whole entire Let's Play session on the weekend just grinding stuff out and then it's boring because you guys don't get any story. So we're just gonna try and progress through as much of this as we can and survive. Oh, look at that, we're facing more scorpions. We might be at a point where it's like gonna be tough to just continue as it is. I keep seeing these chests up there. Game, you gotta stop teasing me with all this good loot. They hit hard. I actually am starting to like Glenn more because we need to take guys out faster and his attacks can hit them really hard. And I want him to get the critical buff from Sienna because his cross slash just 3 hits. I like this combo. I think I like this combo too. I just want Glenn first. And this will work because Lene can get hurt really easily, so it'll be good to switch her out with Rob when it gets to that point. And as far as SP goes, we'll have to get a couple more battles done before we can upgrade stuff. Get everyone the critical. We're gonna just go straight into oil slash fire attack. Yeah. I'm hoping eventually we get some sort of upgrade that's like oil for everyone. That'd be great. That plus her fire jump. Ooh, could do some serious damage then. I already feel like I should be healing everybody, but we're just gonna do defense. She's going to start inflicting bleed. And then again, more oil slash. Total, that's like 400 damage a cycle, right? Because he does about 70 with his oil slash, and then she does like 330. And now she's poisoned. Correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but do you not hear the Mario, like Mario music in some of this stuff? It might just be because I'm hearing the horns and all of that, that it just has that similar sound. I swear that I've heard this in like Nintendo games. Not exactly. I'm not saying they're copying. I'm just saying that like it's got a very similar style to it. I don't know if that makes sense. What do you guys think? I like it. I think that what they did is they were like, why is Nintendo music good? Oh, we like these styles to it. Let's add that in. Our own flair and flavor of it. Heavy. What does heavy do? I'm pretty sure that makes Earth hurt more. Since we're down to 1, we can do this. We're gonna have to regen Lene here. Regenning her is probably not... Oh, okay. I thought for sure he was gonna attack Lene again. How's her overdrive? It's okay, and it's a magic thing, so we'll be fine, because she's up next. A little healing. AI always targets the weaker characters. Always. That doesn't make it bad AI, it just makes it annoying. Oh, that's a research camp from Tarmond. What happened? Looks like something attacked them. It might have been the beast that created the barrier. Oh, there's a whole upgrade thing here. We're gonna wait. Like I said, I'll try and do a bunch of that. We're doing okay right now, so I think I'll wait until we get to a point where, like next episode, will be a lot of upgrades, a lot of stuff. Gotta get the loot. Now if we go that way, what are we looking at? More stuff, a whole section of whatever that is. So let's actually go back for a minute here, because this seems like you're on the right path to finding the beast that we need to find. Probably have some sort of boss fight here at the end of this video. Herbal collars are interesting because they reduce the poison, which is cool, but you know what? Now that I think about it, we might be encountering a boss here in a second. Is there anything, armor at least, we can upgrade? We need long feathers, ashen bones, tin ore. We never had the gold to upgrade before. And the weapons, we could upgrade her spear again. We'll probably do that. Or his, nope, we don't have a long feather. Okay, well, let's do that then. May as well, right? And we'll just... I know it's probably not the best. People that like to really optimize are probably screaming. I mean, I would be too probably, but I don't want to waste the time sitting here just this one, that one. Oh no, this one for like the next 40 minutes. Ugh. Defense up. We could use one of those. That would be useful to have. Raises resistance against light attacks. Spearmaster. Ooh, what's this? Increases damage when wearing this piece of... Oh, so we got to put that on our spear. We got to put that on our spear right now. Anything else that can actually be useful right now? Counter defense up. 20% chance to counter single target physical attack with buffing... Buffing what? Buffing defense by 10%? Okay. I think we should... What does she already have on there? Oh, the thing that regens her TP when she switches out. I'm going to take that off. Yeah. I'm going to put it... Either on Glenn or Killian, I think. No, we should do it on... I don't know what she has. Raises HP right now. Yeah, this one. Where was it? TP? Yeah. There we go. And then into Linnaeus. The defense one's nice. She gets hit so often. Let's do that. We have a lot of people that could get some upgrades. Did you get another upgrade? Oh. I think I'm going to save the HP for someone else, but let's give you defense. It's more that she just gets hit often, so I'd rather her defense be up. Who cares about her health? She's going to get hit for almost all her health if we don't reduce how much damage she's taking. Why does it say she can have... Yeah, there's nothing. We could give it to Killian, the health thing. Probably will. Get all this done now because we're gonna have a nice big boss battle, it looks like. He doesn't wear it. He doesn't do a claw. Weapons are spear. There we go. Does she still have something in this? The counter cure. 30% chance to counter by curing a random element. Oh, okay. Well, we don't want that in there. We'll set it into something. Can you put that on? The counter cure? No. Maybe into your weapon? We're starting to really fill up our stuff here. Okay. I think that's all we're gonna be able to do. We can do that. There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I know, it took a minute. We got the loot there. Time to go up. Find this boss, but we're going to have to fight these guys. King Owl. Let's do something different here. Until we can set them up right. Oh, Rob, your agility is so low. Rob is already pretty much dead. There he goes. I was going to switch him out with Linnae, but okay. Great. Let's see if they just knock him out. Hey, at the very least, he takes some of the damage. Oh my. Oh boy. Awesome. We are. I wonder how this boss battle is gonna go. Cool. I'll try and switch them out with Lene here if we can. I don't know if we can. Right, that's a thing. I wish our bard had like a heal one person. Like, I wish that Victor had helping hand. Make it a little bit easier. There's the overheat. There we go. These fights are challenging. I kind of like it though, to be quite honest. I enjoy it because most games like this, you start doing fights like that and you just start, I don't know, I get kind of bored and sleepy because it's the same battles and you're just like attack, done. Okay, attack, done. Like, it's that balance where it's like, man, every single fight is kind of intense. But it's okay because you heal up afterwards. Is this a dead end? Killian said. Something's wrong. You sense it as well. In the water. It's coming. What? A woman? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? They are. This beast is clouding our senses. Everyone, get yourself together. She vanished, and hopefully she stays that way. Something tells me that wasn't the last we saw of her. But Thraz, do you feel it? Yes. The ether here has been weakened. Let's return to the barrier. Well, I thought we were going to have a boss battle right there. What's this? This fluid has the same color as the fungus over there. Is this what the scientists have been researching here? Ooh. Is there more of that? Let's drop some of the fluid on the fungus. Okay, why not? A bridge of mushrooms appeared. How surprisingly convenient. It looks as though there are not several different mushrooms, but actually form a single large one. And this might be one of its roots. How interesting. I mean, that is kind of unique, actually. And I like the mechanic, creating this nice little bridge for us to get back. Did all that upgrade work. Promised you guys a boss battle. No boss battle to be had. I apologize. Let's see what this bridge... If, like, can we do that with other stuff? Can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, so that just opens up a whole new sort of traversal mechanic. That's really nice. We've been down this way? Yeah, okay. No fungus? You know, the one sad thing about this game its release date. I feel like this game could have gotten a lot more acclaim. I feel like a lot more people would have been talking about it, and it, who knows, maybe could have been nominated for something in the Game Awards or anyone's Game of the Year thing. But like, even with me, I kind of ranked it a little bit lower on my Game Awards, my top 10 games of Game Pass of 2022. I ranked it kind of low because I hadn't finished the game. And now, as I continue to play some, it just constantly wows me. I wish it had... oh, the barrier's gone. I wish it had more recognition to it. I'm glad it's getting some recognition. I wish that it had more. Hang on one second here, though. There's this thing. It's not... If it's not this... The buried treasure is like really close. Look at that. That thing and that one. They point somewhere. But if it's not here, which it's not, because you press you interact essentially with it. Then that means they're pointing this way. Which intersects like way down there. Can we even reach way down there? Maybe? So somewhere over here. Guess we're gonna have to do a fight. We're gonna find that buried treasure though. I have stuff to... I'm curious. I'm curious. Well, it doesn't help when you miss. It doesn't help when you miss at all. Then they go afterwards. Oh, 400 damage. That's awesome. Oh, we took him out. Awesome. We're just gonna do this now. Helps with overdrive in their health. And we regain our ultra move so fast. We should be okay. Surprised AI didn't go for Victor. There we go. And we got another quest done. Skill level up. Excuse me. Who's... Is it going to tell me whose, or is it just... I don't think it's going to tell me. Everything's really close to leveling up, though. I think I'm going to try and let it. Okay, so there's definitely a reason to go and just keep fighting enemies as well. These start leveling. I like that. I like that form of XP gain. We're looking for the buried treasure. Now... Where would that take it? Way over here? There it is. Brigadine. It's a Brigadine. Brigadine. 4-star light armor. Who is the weakest right now? You have 2-star robes and you can have light armor. What does this do? Upgrades your health a little bit. Upgrades your mind a little bit. But just a tiny amount. And what did we put on here? We have the counter defense up and the defense up. So we're going to give this to Bathraz. He could use some serious help right now. So, okay. Awesome. That was totally worth trying to find that. It's going to help him out a lot. Let's keep going this way. Some more fluid on the fungus. What did that do? Okay, down here. Oh, this is going to be a battle. Should we set up? How do we like our odds as they are? Cure all status ailments. Wait, he could heal people of the poison when they start attacking. Maybe that'll be very useful. Unless they just hit him and he dies, you know. And 3 of these guys is going to be tough. We're definitely starting to hit some serious walls in our combat abilities. Okay. There we go. There goes Sienna. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's just take him out. Yeah, why not? And then we go into overheat with my when I need to heal them up. Okay. Good. That was worth it. We need that. And there he goes again. Love that. Do I waste these? I don't want to waste them. I don't think we win, though, if we don't revive people. Let's see if they just attack him again before he can get up. How very nice of them. We're gonna lose if we don't use one of these. Okay, that was useless. Are we just stuck in overheat until we use a buff? Okay. This has been fun. Wow, I didn't think that 3 scorpions could take me out like that, but apparently they're overpowered. All right, yeah, we're definitely gonna start hitting walls here, and next episode, I think it's time. I think it's definitely time to. Rob was doing decent, and then all it takes is them deciding that they're gonna gang up on one person, and all of a sudden everything kind of falls apart. Okay. Let's see if we can't. Does she have No, she doesn't have any earth attacks. I was gonna say using his heavy, where it makes everyone heavy, and then using her earth attacks to hit them could have worked. I mean, we can use the dry from Victor. We'll try and set up the poison. It helped out a bit. They just have so much health. They're so fast too. These guys are tough. They hit hard. They poison you. They have high agility and a lot of health. And I feel like I'm on the back foot the whole time. Let's do this though. Let's see if we can't. It completely knocked him out. I was gonna. I was gonna change him over to Linné when it was his turn, but the poison, like he got hit once, and then the poison took out everything else. I'm not sure how to combat that. Do we have our angel wings back? We do. It's not gonna matter. I can't waste my turn. Feeling very stuck right now. I mean, I guess if we die again, we can always put onto people those herbal collars, you know, as their thing, so that no one's getting poisoned anymore, because that's what's killing us. Please stop. And that's all it takes. Switch out with her. Not that it's gonna matter, because by the time we finally got to get her out of here, they no longer hit with that debuff of dry. We're gonna skip healing everybody, keep ourselves alive. Of course we're in overheat now. Why not? Why not? Why not add on? And why not have all of them hit me? I will say though, these guys would probably be a lot easier with those collars on, because when they waste their attack just doing the poison sting, we don't take damage, just we get hit with the poison. But with that collar, you're resisting, so maybe. Okay. Again, they never got a chance to get debuffed yet. Switch out with her. Of course. How are they not dead? He has no health bar. How is he not dead? Sir, how much health do you have? Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh boy. Okay. We have a few more minutes that we can explore. Well, how do we get over there? Huh. This way? Yeah, okay. What did that do? Probably added something over here. All right. Let's do this. One more fight. Why not? Get rid of this guy quick. Wow. There he goes again. Probably won't do much. This area really feels like, all right, you've been able to run through it so far, but now you need to go back and figure things out. He just knocked him out again. Okay. One more time. I think I can do it. It's just, ooh, it's getting tough. It's that moment you can feel where it's like, oh, we have definitely hit a wall, like right now. All right, let's look at our equipment here. What do you got? Just that? Nope, no more. We all of a sudden learned how important herbal color is. So if you have something that's kind of weak, you're getting herbal color. So yeah, immunity to poison, which will be great. 10 HP is not worth it when you can have herbal color. Alright, so who has it now? Killian, Lizard, and Glenn? That makes our top tier fighters up top good. Good, awesome. Let's do that. Then we start out with Lene. I don't think anyone's got... Yeah, doesn't matter. Should have just done the ultra move. Look at that! Her health is like gone already. I don't know who's the worst one to attack. I guess we'll go after this guy. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm kind of focus mode to try and actually win this time, guys. I love that he just built this little mech thing. I have to heal who I have right now. Oh good, we took out one of them. We got long feathers too. Okay, how do we do this? He's full health. And there she goes. Alright, awaken. Let's start with him. Okay. These are getting tough. Another skill's leveled up. Okay. What are we looking at? Everything's like very close to leveling up. All right. Okay, guys. We're going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a bit of a beating your head against the wall type of episode where we were coming up against some enemies that were just so tough. But I'm hoping that tomorrow, when we get into the grinding and we try and get some stuff upgraded and worked out, we're going to be able to get through this a lot easier from now on. That's why we're doing this, so that we don't sit here constantly just hitting these brick walls like that for the rest of the game. We might be doing that a bit more often, maybe. We'll see how good it feels this weekend doing that, and then, because this game's going to take a bit to get through, so then we'll see next weekend about maybe doing that again, where it's like Friday and Sunday are the more story push days, whereas Saturday might be the day where we try and grind stuff out. Who knows? We'll see as we go, but that's kind of the goal right now, at least with tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure that you hit the like button. It means a lot to me, helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more Game Pass news, updates, and Let's Plays like this. And with that, I'll leave you guys with this. May your days be filled with games and your life be filled with fun. Until next time, everyone, have a good one.